What up, people?
What up?
Big Mark.
We got, I feel like a lot of great things to talk about tonight. Yeah, I'm kind of excited. Whoa! CJ just
there's
popped in
CJ.
here. Oh my gosh. He's still
Delta,
connected.
what up?
Man, he's in gear too.
What up? What up?
He's a little
Come
horizontal.
on.
What's up, man?
Turn your
What
camera.
up, Delta?
Yeah, you gotta change your rotation.
Turn your phone, bro.
What up,
Can y'all hear me? Sip.
Yeah, we hear you.
What's up, the
Yeah.
sip?
Got that Mortal Kombat
Start
mask.
calling you the sip.
Sith.
You turn your camera, bro.
Yeah, you're all.
There you go.
There you go.
Oh, we actually just started.
You got your screen lock
as you
on?
locked on. You probably.
Can y'all
did.
hear me?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
hear you.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can hear you.
All right.
Got
So,
your screen lock on?
he's gonna fix it.
He gonna fix it. All right, y'all. What's going on?
Still got people calling in.
Fade the music.
Here we go.
So,
What's cracking?
what's going on, y'all? Delta's trying to get his camera together. He's coming live from at the job. We got JQ in the house.
Mm-hmm.
Reese on the porch. That's
Here
what
we
I'm
go.
gonna start calling you. Reese on the
What
porch.
up, though?
I don't know. I liked Anonymous the other day.
We got the real Big Mike.
Big Mario?
Fake Big Mike.
We got
You like that?
we got
Yeah.
we got Delta out keeping it safe on the streets for everybody. He masked up, making sure keeping everybody safe. Appreciate you.
Mask on.
And we got
Mask
T Will. Better call him
T.
T
Will.
Will.
Big
And you know, of course, me, I'm Soup. I'm still
Mm.
repping the NFC champions.
Stop it.
San Fran. That's
Stop
right.
it.
Hey, so you know, so people excited about a lot of things today, but the first thing we're gonna talk about is some stuff we saw the other day, and I'm like, this can't be real.
Oh my god.
She gives me money. Better than ever. When
So-
I'm in need.
Jesus.
Oh. Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah. So Kanye West.
Hey, let's get
announced-
into
Run
it.
away.
Oh.
Kanye West.
Kanye. Yeezys.
Kanye
Run
West.
away.
Mr. He's a man of many faces, is that's all I can say. He has put his hat in the ring for running for president. If you can believe that. I don't know what party he's running under, hasn't said anything to that nature. I know there's only a certain amount of time you have to put your nomination in so that you can officially be on the ballot.
And he has
Yeah, but
missed
did
that
he?
time for
And you-
like 6 states.
Yeah.
And you have
Oh,
to
okay.
get your name in so much time and get so many votes in order to be on that ballot. And if you're not on every ballot in every 50 states, you ain't gonna have a chance. So I mean, Mr. Kanye, if you're watching, you just need to give away some money. Put it in the fellas forum. Buy us a studio so we can, do this.
Hey,
Correct.
well, you can hop on here and you can talk to us and let us
Yeah,
know
talk
your
to us.
perspective.
Let me know
Come
what
holler
you.
at us. We
Let
open.
us know what
Right.
you.
We're open to conversation.
Let us know what
Always.
what your platform is gonna be. Because
I think people are theorizing he's going to run as an independent because technically he's going to be running against Trump, who has the Republican nomination, and he won't be running as a Democrat.
Right.
So he's probably
he don't have the nomination yet. They haven't had the. They haven't
There's
had the.
no way they're not gonna
they
get
haven't
it
had
with
the
Trump.
GOP yet.
There's
the
no way he's
GOP.
not going to get it.
I don't think he's got anybody that's even opposing him right now.
There are
my
some
vote.
people.
I'm
but-
voting for Kanye, baby.
Oh, the
Has he-
6
has-
people I looked up, all of them dropped out already.
Oh,
You
have
don't
they
got
really?
the- Did he file?
You don't got the lock.
Has he filed it?
They say he
Has
has.
he what?
When did he file?
No, as of yesterday, there was no paperwork filed.
I
Yeah,
thought
'cause
on
he-
the
I
website
read-
that someone said that he filed.
No.
Yeah, I read that he hasn't filed yet, and that he's already missed out on 9 states.
Yes.
It's 6 is last I checked. But yeah.
9.
Is it 9 really?
Oh, this
It's
is a
9.
point, bro.
Right.
This is a
What do you
point.
say?
He's not planning on running yet.
I hope he's
I'm
not.
listening to-
He's
And he has to like July 16th before other states for it's the end
next-
for other
There's
states.
some
Yep.
other ones.
This
You
is
say-
to take voters from Biden, bro. Ain't no way he's running. Man, come on, bro.
yeah. That's the
So,
So
one
do you
thing.
think it's like Trump telling him to run to take the black votes
Well,
away
it
or
doesn't
something?
matter if he's not on the ballot. He's not on the ballot. I mean,
You
You know what?
Uh,
That's what I thought. That's what I thought, Ty. I'm like that.
Yeah.
The only thing he can do is make it messy. for both.
Right.
Yeah,
For
That's-
both
really
presidents.
yeah.
Right.
He ain't
Honestly,
gonna win.
Right.
I felt like there was a lot of things going. If you think about it seriously, like if he's really going to run for president and take votes, and he gets on the ballot, I mean, he's been such an advocate for Trump, you know. But at the same time, people are going to vote for him because they're like, I don't want to vote for Trump. I like him. So everyone's like, he's probably actually benefiting Trump more than he is Biden.
But he hasn't been hanging. But he's
there's a
been not
caveat.
hanging around
There's a
Trump that
caveat.
much lately.
Do you not remember about maybe 4 or 5 weeks ago he came out and said he was bamboozled and he didn't
Yeah,
he was
that's what I'm saying. That's what I was gonna say.
thinking that Trump was for the people and he really just gonna sit back
Candy
and
Owens,
not get in the middle. What you say, TJ?
Candy Owens used them.
Andy Owens
So-
is doing it.
Yep. So when do we as American people get away from the people that really aren't part of the political ring? Like so Kanye, he announced 4 years ago that he wanted to run, and then now supposedly he is going to run. And then The Rock also announced that he possibly could run, and then I've heard Oprah name thrown in there.
If Oprah ran, she would
Okay,
instantaneously
fine.
win the freaking presidential
Fine.
election.
Oprah is not gonna instantaneously win nothing. Stop it, Joe.
You kidding me?
And I'm just gonna go ahead and put it out there, y'all. I was saving
oh my
it.
Gosh.
I was saving it for July 15th, but I'm officially announcing my candidacy for the president of the United States. Log on to
there
Fellas
ain't-
Forum and show
There
your
ain't
support.
enough Niners fan in this world to help you win.
MVP.
Hey, hold on. Why you trying to? Y'all looking at my cabinet right now.
I want
will
foreign
not
affairs,
be a
is all I'm
part of
saying.
this.
Joe wants to be foreign affairs so they can see a white face.
Uh,
That was
I will
wrong.
not-
that was wrong.
Whatever
Hey.
gets the vote.
Guess who I'm gonna put in charge of public relations about people?
Reese.
No. No.
Delta, you can be Secretary of Defense.
He's happy.
T Will,
I can see that.
I'm gonna put you in charge of the education of the people. Like, you know, education gonna be in charge of education.
Board of Education.
Board of education.
You gotta know the name of the board.
Mike, I don't know what you gotta be security or something, bro.
No, he's
Mike-
no.
Let,
He's in
let
charge
Mike
of
be
the-
Board of Education and let me be security. I'll do security.
I don't know. I'd appoint Mike to CIA
Who's the
director.
Secretary of the State, bro?
Oh yeah, I put you as Secretary of State. You know what?
You gotta wear
you
a
know
skirt
what?
though.
You know
Oh
what?
Lord.
You know why we make you Secretary of State, Mike? Because as soon as somebody says something crazy, you're like, man, get out of here, bro.
Trash.
That's trash. That bill is
I
trash.
don't know
Oh
what,
no,
I don't
you
know
would
what I would be.
awesome.
Get that bill off the floor. That's
Mike,
trash.
Mike, you'd be awesome for the
that
public
would be
relations.
hilarious.
Like
That would be hilarious.
as soon as like the press will come up to you with a stupid question, you're like trash. Next person.
It's all trash.
Like,
Trash
Next.
next
Mike,
You just
Mike,
make
like-
your announcement, and then every
Mike,
question's trash.
bruh, did you just hear what I said? Bruh, trash. Trash. They're like,
You still here?
They'd be like,
Trash.
Mr. Matfield, can you tell us about the things that were said? Ask your auntie.
Oh Lord.
All right.
Hey, did he sign off with GG?
So if Kanye does not officially
GG.
submit paperwork
GG.
No, he
until
does not.
what is it? What is the actual cutoff? I didn't even find the cutoff. Hang on.
Mike just said July 15th.
July
for some of the
15th.
states.
Okay.
I haven't
16.
seen nothing, a video or nothing
16.
saying that he's even
16.
running.
Well, he tweeted it, and then
I
like
haven't
everyone
seen
in
him
his
say
circle
anything.
retweeted it. A bunch of rappers
It's
said
all
they're going to
over.
vote for him, but it's probably going to be an album release.
They did say
Yeah,
that
that's
in,
fine.
when they was talking about it. They said if he don't run, it'll probably be in the next song that he makes.
Right.
I tried to
He's
run for
been out there on the
president.
front
They
line.
rejected me. I don't understand why they keep trying to correct me. I'm Kanye. I do my thing recklessly.
I mean, you
Nah, he
even
is
though
a
he don't
billionaire. He
run,
do got some money.
even though he don't run, you can still vote for him.
Hey, so
It's
That shit right there, bro. That shit was trash.
but
Listen to the podcast.
hey, the political platform is already a shit show already.
It is.
So then you keep bringing all these extra clowns into the circus, man. This mess gonna be worse than when Siegfried got his head bit off by that damn lion.
Tiger.
I got a question.
Tiger, liger.
Okay.
Who is going to actually win the presidency, or who is going to be the two that are running against each other? Is it just Biden and Trump now? That's
Yeah.
it. Because I haven't
Yeah.
seen anybody
No,
Yeah,
besides
next-
those two doing anything.
The
I
next
think there-
those are the main two on the
there
platform.
is an independent, but she's only got her ballot or name on 9 ballots right now.
Independents, unfortunately, they don't have the money. I mean, the machine that is the Republican and Democratic parties, they're so well funded. An independent has no chance. Although
Kanye West got the money.
You know
if he go independent, Kanye West got the money.
no,
Yeah, he
It's
does.
unfair.
It's not.
If he
He's
goes
a billionaire
independent,
now.
He's
He
got
said
the
he's
money.
a billionaire, but yeah, he took a huge PPP loan from freaking Trump. So I'm like,
So
Yeah.
did Ruth Chris
but then
and
that's how
Hey,
he
I
got
looked him
back
up.
to be
it's
a
Tom
billionaire.
Brady. What
I
the
looked
heck?
him. I looked
lot
him
of
up. He
people.
said I looked him up. He said they say he's 250 million worth. That's what he's worth. 250.
they said
But
they
that's
said
how they put in his
Has
wife.
anyone bought any Yeezy shoes?
no.
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 Yeah.
They
Yeezy.
said
What the hell
I'm
is
sorry.
Yeezy? Oh my god.
Yeezys is Kanye
Hey,
West's
Nike,
super
hold
brand.
I don't buy them.
Nike.
Hey,
My
so-
kids buy that stuff.
So
What'd you say, TJ?
Straight Nikes.
So he
You got a pair,
said
TJ? TJ, you got a pair?
He
He
got
Nike
Nikes,
only.
not Yeezys.
He Nike only.
Oh.
So
But-
they said the first barrier to West in 2020 game momentum is a legal problem. West entering the race in the middle of the filing season. The deadlines for getting ballots on large states like Illinois, New York, Texas have already passed. The deadline in Michigan is fast approaching, unlike Trump, who will
Another
be building a campaign to look over the GOP to take over the GOP.
another problem that West is going to run into is the only thing he has right now is his celebrity status. So the only thing people are voting him on is his being a celebrity. You have no idea what his policies are going to be for education, economy, foreign affairs.
Pardon me.
I'm
gonna
not
have to
saying
put-
he really
I'm gonna have to put some Grey Poupon on this because the dude that's in there now
Trump
had
did the same
zero
thing.
political
He
experience.
had zero
and
political experience, but he
and all
talked
he
about
had-
all of it.
all he had was his
Trump name.
Trump name. That's it. So you can't count that no
Yeah,
more.
no, I'm saying though is Trump had rallies and where he talked about everything
Yes.
he wanted to do.
Yes, he did have
Ye-
rallies.
Yeezy
Yes, he
ain't
did
gonna have that. I mean, he's not gonna have enough
Yeah,
time to
Kanye
cover all
does
of it.
too. He has that Jesus Walk Sunday thing,
It's,
the Sunday special that he does.
that's his
He does that,
platform.
and that's a lot of folks that come to that.
Yeah,
That's his platform.
That makes me nervous,
Yeah.
actually.
So like I said, I feel like that's just gonna throw a wrench in the ointment, fly in the ointment. That's all
I
I
think-
think is gonna happen.
A wrench in the ointment.
I think one thing that definitely needs to be done though is for someone to take the most powerful office in the free world, as they like to call it, most powerful position. You need to have more qualifications. It shouldn't be anybody who wants to run for president. You know, if you want to give that much power to just anybody, they need to have good qualifications that would make them a candidate for that position. I don't think Trump met that.
Well, a lot of the presidents didn't really meet that. They just had a
Well, they
good-
never
a
had
good,
qualifications. How can you say any of
they
them met
just-
it? There's never been anything
well,
written
they
down.
just- Well, they just had a good mouthpiece.
Well, that's not
And-
only the thing, though.
and
Some of them
back-
had
and-
military experience, so they could say, "I
and
know how
back-
to work the military." Some
I
of them
mean, well,
had
some of them
political experience.
dodged the draft. Some of them dodged the draft.
Yeah, but the point, no, that's not my point though. So some of them were military, like in the earlier days, they were military, and other times they were politicians. They were politicians with careers, so they knew how the system worked. Okay, they knew how like bills worked and how they actually got things done in Washington. When you have Trump go in there, and on the first day he takes the office, Obama's telling him about all the staff he has to pick, and he had no idea, and then he still has no idea how any of this stuff works. That's not qualified. That's a problem. Now, What are you gonna say?
But he still got votes.
He got the votes, but he wasn't qualified. That's my problem. Is say people will
I
vote
hear
for him
what you're
because
saying.
part of the reason people voted for him is because he's a celebrity.
Yeah, he ran on a racist ticket. You know,
he ran under
propaganda
the
stuff.
Well,
under the let's take back what was taken from
what
us.
we had. Yeah,
Somebody said he's a very good artist of finding out what the vein of the people
want.
what the majority wants, and a lot of people were kind of like, you know, we feel like we've been passed over now because this and that and blah blah blah.
That
and
was one thing Trump did do is he went to all the people in the
and he said
the
that evangelicals are like, hey, you guys want the right judges in there and all that kind of stuff. I'm going to get you right judges in there. You guys want to keep your guns. I'm going to make sure you keep your guns. You guys want to keep immigration down. I'm going to build a border wall. He even touched on that. He was even hitting that on Twitter today. Like, the wall's looking good. It's coming up over California and blah, blah, blah. It's going well. Yada, yada, yada. I'm like, dude,
is going to be a nothing but a tax hole.
Dude, that's a nothing burger because this is the problem that I have with people that support this wall thing. This dude had the House and the Senate for 2 years. And nothing got done. I mean, he said he waited until the House took over, the Democrats took over the House, and then he blamed the House representatives for all the problems.
A lot got done.
Sound like the
a lot got done. A lot of Obama bashing.
Let's go to the second topic. I'm on a time clock.
You're on the clock. All right, we'll table politics with that.
We don't need to talk about the Niners organization.
So the next thing topic is
excited about this.
Kansas City just wasted a whole bunch of money.
Y'all giddy.
So I'm really wanting to get into this because we got two Chef fans. Is that how you say it? Is it Chefs?
Yes.
No, it's your Chiefs. Your Chiefs.
Yes.
Chiefs.
Yeah, there you go.
The Chiefs, and they just signed Patrick Mahomes to a 10-year deal for
$500 million.
For $500 million, $504 million.
It wasn't 500. It wasn't 500.
$504 million.
No, it wasn't 500.
No.
Yes, it was.
There's
Google it right
situations
now.
on that, man.
Google it. I did Google it.
All the requirements.
Look.
Yeah, he got to meet all the requirements.
Yeah, I have the requirements. I sent them to you guys.
Look, I don't care about that bull crap. All I'm telling you is the bottom line is they signed
You're breaking
signed
up.
the deal.
I can't hear you.
They signed the deal for $504 million for 10 years. And there's no trade embargoes in there, so basically he can't be traded for the next 10 years and things like that. And yes, there are some salary cap requirements and all that kind of yada yada yada.
I have that. Let me pull
that
it
is
up for the audience.
That's silly.
He is probably the highest paid.
It's record breaking
professional athlete
ever.
Right now,
he ain't done it. He ain't done nothing to get that.
Yes, he won. Y'all haven't won a Super Bowl in 97 years.
97.
50 years. I don't.
So
it don't matter. It don't matter.
That just tells you
if it was
that we are not going to
years.
go back for like.
It ain't 500 million worth.
You should. Okay, we go back and win the Super Bowl next year.
And the first time you lose, they're gonna trash that dude. The first time he does bad, they're gonna trash him.
The quarterback is always the first to get trashed.
He better make.
No, he's not.
He better make. He better make it to every game. He better make it to every AFC championship from now on. He better make it to every AFC championship from now on.
We have nothing but weapons.
First of all, you forget. First of all, you forget it's a team sport. The quarterback is always going to be the first, more than likely.
This dude go with this team sport stuff.
So it's not a team sport.
Go ahead. I want to hear what you say.
Right, please.
No.
Right now we supposed to be a team, but guess what?
Okay, let me ask you something. If you ask any KC fans outside the people on this screen, who won a Super Bowl for you? They're gonna say Patrick Mahomes.
They will.
I'm gonna say Tyreek Hill.
But that's the people. That's the people.
Chris Jones.
The people.
Chris Jones won that Super Bowl.
Chris
I'm
Jones.
look.
Tyreek Hill.
You know it's a team. That's why I said anybody that's not on the screen. I said you and I know how football works. The whole team got to play collectively. But people feel like Patrick Mahomes. They was talking about how a role model he is. He's got the 15 in my homies here in Kansas City that he donates to, and
He
goes to church.
It don't matter.
It don't
matter.
Hold on, let me finish.
It don't matter. It don't matter if it's a team effort or not. The one that hits the most, win or lose, is the quarterback, boy. Don't matter if you're a team or not. They looking at the quarterback, especially if you start losing. They gonna start looking at the quarterback.
They will. That's the
What
first
they
place.
say? What did they say?
So
What did they?
forget our trash ass defense. Forget that trash ass
Doesn't matter if we
defense.
outscore everybody.
Forget that trash defense. That defense super trash.
Did you said
Wait,
y'all
where were
outscored
the Rams last year?
Hey,
Super trash defense.
okay. So 50 years before that, what were the Chiefs?
Okay,
Hold on.
That's all I'm saying.
I got to stop you right there, Reese, because the Chiefs they should have changed their names to the Heartbreakers, because them cats been to a lot of playoff games. They've been to a lot of playoff games.
We've won a lot of championships and gone to a lot of playoffs.
They was like what you get from Chico down the street, a one-hitter quitter.
There was a freaking curse. I kid you not. It was the first game of the playoffs every freaking
It wasn't no
time.
curse.
It's
because
a
Patrick,
freaking curse.
Just whack.
Did Patrick
was just
Mahomes?
whack.
Let me ask you this: has Patrick Mahomes lost in the first round?
No, he did.
I got a question.
What's that? What's that? I can't hear you. My headphone broke up.
Do y'all think?
Does Marcus Allen have a championship with the
I got a
KC?
question.
No.
No.
I'm breaking up.
No.
Man.
Go
Yeah,
ahead,
you are
Mike.
breaking
What
up,
did he just
Mike.
say?
You're
What did he just say?
Oh damn!
I
I can't hear.
asked, does Marcus Allen have a championship with the Chiefs?
Negative.
Todd, they've only won.
50
They've only
years,
won
buddy.
twice, bro.
In 50 years.
They've only won twice,
That's
bro.
my point. They always
And
get there,
Hello?
but they never finish.
Hello.
Go ahead, Mike.
I got a question.
Go
So
ahead,
do
Mike.
y'all think? Do y'all?
Raise your
Okay,
hand.
so he got a pretty big contract. Do y'all think that he got what's going on right now helped him get a bigger contract?
Yes.
Yeah.
No.
That's a good
No.
point. That's a good
Yes.
point.
No.
I'm on
No.
the
You
fence
don't
on
think
I
that.
thought
Mike.
about that.
No.
I
All
thought
right,
about
Reese.
that.
Reese, why you say no?
I say no because you look at what's going on with the NFL contracts, right? To me, these guys should be striking because they should be on strike because they can't get the contracts that they deserve. And you don't get the contract you deserve, you get the contract that you can negotiate. But
Hold on.
Hold on. Let me finish.
No. I gotta stop you for a second because most of the best players in the NFL are black.
No.
Not the quarterbacks. Not the quarterbacks. If you just talking
all
about,
your,
are you
all
talking
your running backs, receivers?
Are you talking about just quarterbacks? Or are you talking about everybody?
And what's happening? But what's happening with the running backs? They're trying to phase the running backs out. What's happening with
Do you watch football?
Phase running backs. What are you talking
Do you
about?
watch football?
Okay.
What's
What's the shelf life on a running back? Supposedly.
Well, you know how many
The same
hits
as
they
a quarterback.
get? They got to run through a pile of like
It's
2,000 pounds.
Wait. Okay, listen. Christian McCaffrey and Derrick Henry, right? Derrick Henry took that team on his back. Did he get a big contract? No.
Yep.
But
he
did not. Did he get a bigger contract than McCaffrey? No. Why is that?
Because his team didn't have the cap space.
Brian, they had the cap space.
They did not.
You're dealing with billionaires and millionaires.
No. That's not how it works.
It don't work that way,
goodness.
Reese. They all wait, hold on.
They have
They
salary
can
caps,
take
man.
They can take a cap hit and pay that man what he's worth.
They
No,
can't.
they're not.
The
They're not
NFL
gonna
won't
do that.
allow it.
The NFL is not.
Somebody
The
Google
NFL
it.
is
Google
not
it.
gonna. The NFL won't let them do that,
Tax more.
bruh.
They'll have
Hold
a
on.
bigger
Not
luxury
taxing us.
tax, and that
Reese,
it'll be a bigger luxury
Reese.
tax, and
Reese.
that's that. I'm listening.
Reese, Mike, you muted.
This ain't the NBA.
Reese.
I was like, this is you getting confused with baseball.
Exactly.
No.
It's New York
Basketball.
Yankees, bro.
Baseball doesn't have a luxury tax.
Hold on, Reese.
Basketball.
Reese, listen to this. Listen to this for a second. If you let every billionaire just say, I'm gonna take the cap hit and I'm gonna go out and buy the best players, there will only be one team that's dominant. They have the reason they make a cap is so that everybody can have a fair shot at that player. If they don't do that, it just whoever's got it's a money thing then.
Whoever got the most money.
Yeah.
They got to put a cap on it. They got to.
This is all managing your team.
Let me talk real. Wait. This is my last point. Okay. Derrick Henry and Tannehill, right? Who was worth more? Who did more for that team? But who got the bigger contract? They could have signed Derrick.
I'd have to look back at their age and their injuries.
That doesn't matter. They could have signed Tannehill sucks. He been sucking for years and years and years. But Derrick Henry, he's been a bowling ball that's been rolling uphill, not downhill. He hasn't had any major injuries.
Let me ask you this.
Year after year.
Let me ask you this. So if the running back is killing it and going uphill as a bowling ball, and they still don't have no championships, why you think they're gonna give him more money?
Because it's a team sport.
It's not. We just told you that.
It is.
We just told you that it's not. You only gonna get so many yards.
The quarterback.
The NFL is
he
always
almost 200 yards in the playoffs. I'm listening. Go ahead. All right, you to me. Are you sure you're listening, right?
You ain't listening to me. What I'm telling you is,
I'm listening.
You know when running backs get a lot of money is when they win Super Bowls. Jerome Bettis.
Okay,
you gonna say that guy didn't get paid? You gonna say that guy didn't get paid?
You talking way back when? We talking right now.
Zeke got paid,
bro. Do you even know who was the quarterback?
He held out.
Who was the quarterback for Pittsburgh when Jerome Bettis was playing?
When it Roethlisberger? It was Roethlisberger.
You know why you can't remember? You know why you can't remember? Because nobody gave a damn. Nobody gave a damn.
Was it Stewart?
It was the bus.
It was Stewart.
No, Cordell didn't win the Super Bowl. Cordell didn't win the Super Bowl.
Cordell was the backup.
But he was the quarterback.
You don't even remember who the quarterback was. Is what I'm trying to tell you.
Who was it?
I don't know.
Neil O'Donnell.
I don't even know. I don't know.
Neil O'Donnell.
Jerome Bettis took them to a Super Bowl. I know that. I know he got paid. I know that.
It was Neil O'Donnell.
So don't say they favor the quarterback. It depends on who's winning.
No, they favor the NFL has always.
I just proved you wrong.
Well, yeah, it favors the quarterback because the quarterback is the one who disseminates the plays.
And you name the next. Who was right now that plays like Jerome Bettis? And you don't say Derrick Henry because it ain't him.
It is him.
No, it ain't.
Who? Name another.
Hold on. How many championships they got? How many championships they got under him?
Reese, I agree with you, Reese.
How many championships they got?
Derrick Henry ain't playing like Jerome.
What's your question, Brian? Jerome Bettis only has one championship. First of all,
how many does Derrick Henry have?
Hold on, man. It ain't like Jerome Bettis was
the rest of the team is trash.
Hey, Henry's a beast in the second half of the season and playoffs.
He is.
Who was the MVP on that team, Brian? Who was the MVP on that team?
On what team?
Tennessee.
Derrick Henry.
Okay, but so why did he not get the big contract? And they said they trash ass Tannehill. He got $104 million, if I'm not mistaken.
What did Derrick Henry get?
Because he's a quarterback.
He got moved on. Don't he play for Denver now?
Hell no. He's franchise.
Wait. Does he still play for Tennessee?
Yes, he's franchise tag.
Boy, they crazy if they give a Henry, bro.
He's franchise. He's franchise.
Reese must have been drinking some Red Rock.
He's franchise, but it's a reason for them franchising him and not extending his contract. It's because of what I said. They're trying to take the running backs out. Look at
Reese.
That's not what franchise tag is. What do you mean taking the running backs out?
That's not what franchise tag is, bro.
They got to the 15th of July to get a franchise tag. If the 15th passed, they can no longer negotiate, and he becomes a free agent. after the 15th,
Free
going into
agents
next year.
Why should it
better
come
than
to
Cam
that?
Newton have been doing pretty good.
No, Cam.
Okay,
So let me hold on.
That deal with Cam Newton was
So-
trash too.
I
So
guess
that's a
I'm
trash
not
deal. Cam
understanding.
Newton's
What
a
does he
trash
mean by
deal.
taking the running backs out? What do you mean by
He
that?
thinks they're trying to
Derrick
eliminate
Henry
the position.
got $10 million for 1 year. You don't think that's good?
Cam Newton?
Derrick Henry.
It's so
Oh,
It's
no.
$10
Cam
for
Newton's
1
deal's
year?
trash.
Not
1
Cam.
year.
it's okay.
10 million
It's
for 1
okay.
year?
It's
That's good.
okay.
Okay.
So wait. What did McCall get?
You broke
Well,
up
who?
real bad.
What did who get?
Does anybody know?
Yeah, hey, I gotta go.
What McCaffrey?
See you later,
All
TJ.
right, man. We'll
All right,
holler at you,
TJ.
TJ.
See you, Delta.
TJ, dog.
Be good.
See you
Be
later.
careful, man.
Peace.
Be safe.
Stay safe.
Go to.
What was
Delta out.
that?
What? Okay, that was me.
I was like,
Hey,
That
Okay.
wasn't me.
Okay, hold on. Derrick Henry.
that was me.
The news of Henry's tag comes the day after Tennessee agreed to terms with him. Quarterback Tanner with the long-term contract will pay $118 million.
sounds like a good
I'm gonna
deal.
read the rest of it.
Trash.
I'm gonna read the rest of it.
Trash. Mm-hmm.
Are you just
Did you read this?
While you're reading, no, I can't see it.
Go ahead.
Why you?
Go ahead. I'm listening.
Okay, while you're reading that, Derrick Henry has proven himself in the league as a formidable player, way more so than trash ass Tannehill. Tannehill, what has he won? What
do you
done?
want?
What
What do you want Henry to make? What do you think?
when
What do you think Henry's worth?
Henry has been doing it right. So when he's been doing it all the time, right? This quarterback comes in and he's like the missing piece, bro. He's like the missing piece.
Tannehill got $118 million over 4 years.
If it wasn't, don't act like let's not act like this was all Henry, bro. Because Tannehill helped them get where they was at too. It wasn't just Henry.
Man,
Tannehill was throwing the ball, bro. What?
So okay.
Tannehill, they was doing like 200 passes and 200 running. They were evening it out on sometimes on both sides. They weren't doing that before Tannehill was here.
Deal. A quarterback's a big deal.
He was a little better than Mariota. I get that. He was a little bit better. But guess what? You look at Tannehill's deal and you look at what Carolina did to Cam Newton. You really gonna sit here and tell me that Tannehill was better than Cam Newton
Last year?
Hey, Jerome Bettis is even talking about Henry.
last year?
Last year he was.
Because Cam was hurt.
Tannehill.
I'm out my league on this one.
Tannehill was better than Cam Newton. His last year he started. Cam Newton. Cam Newton been messing up them past couple years. He was
Because he didn't want to be where he was at, probably.
And this what you got. This what you got to wait to see, Reese. Before you pass that judgment, you got to see what they're gonna give Henry.
That's just
If you
like
don't know yet.
Hey Reese. That's just like the Jags. Reese.
The deal that they gave Cam Newton is disrespectful.
That's a bad deal.
He is a former MVP. He's a former MVP. He's a former Super Bowl.
Hey, where that raise your hand thing at?
It.
Let me raise my hand.
You're talking
Reese.
about Cam Newton's deal with
He's gonna have to prove
New
on
England, right?
He's gonna have to prove it on the
Yeah.
field
That's a bad
Reese.
deal.
He's been proving it. What are you talking about?
Reese.
in the past.
Reese.
Stop it. I'm listening.
Cam Newton has been hurt. Cam
One
Newton
season. Okay. I'm listening. Okay. He has had injuries.
You ain't listening. Shut the fuck up. Cam Newton. Damn, you still talking. Cam Newton has been hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Cam Newton has been complaining. Cam Newton has not been performing. Is that all Cam Newton's fault? Absolutely not. But when you coming off injuries and bad performance, you are not going to get a stellar deal. I don't care how great you are. You're not going to get it. They want to see they want to see what they're paying for. It's just how it is.
And there's a thing, when you're watching a game and
it's how it is.
If you're watching the game and you're seeing, bad calls or bad throws, you can call them out. If the quarterback's getting the balls to the receivers and the receivers are dropping the ball, you know whose fault it is.
You think
Okay.
You see my face? You see my
Hey
face?
Reese. Hey, and so is Cam? So did Cam
I'm gonna
Cam
screen
deserve a
cap
better
that.
contract?
No.
So Cam deserves a better
Too late
contract.
now.
Of course he does.
So what about Eli?
Wait.
So what about Eli Manning?
No, he's done.
No.
He
no.
done.
He got two. He got
Retired.
two Super
He got
Bowl
rings. He
He
got
got
two
two rings.
rings.
He does, but he
Better
doesn't.
than
He's older.
Cam.
He got
Better than
rings.
Cam. He got two
Okay.
Super Bowl rings.
You can't
What
say that about
Reese?
that.
Okay,
Okay,
if you're
now-
using the same logic Reese has been using, then yes, then Eli's worth it. But everyone knows
No,
Eli's done.
Eli has been trash. His brother, his brother did not deserve the contract or the
What?
or
You don't think Peyton Manning deserved his contract?
Peyton didn't deserve it.
Let's don't talk
Hell
about
no.
Peyton, dog. You
Okay,
really going out
hold on.
there.
Who
You
do you
really
think-
going out there.
dude,
Who do you think the number one
His
quarterback
arm was
is?
super trash.
Who do you think
In the
the
league now,
Who do you think the number one quarterback
You
is?
said Peyton
Reese?
Manning's super trash?
His
Ever
arm
or in the
those
league now?
last 3 seasons was super trash.
Hey,
He couldn't even throw the deep ball.
hey,
What?
Ty, call
That's
Vicky
okay.
and see it. Call
Omaha.
Vicky and see
You
if
right.
Reese had been
You
into the
right.
liquor cabinet.
You right. He couldn't. You right.
Reese
He
had been
didn't.
in
He
the
No,
couldn't
he
league
throw
threw
the-
the ball good.
He right. He couldn't throw
That
the
was
deep ball.
the
But he didn't
defense.
beat you.
Defense.
But he didn't beat you by throwing the ball, bruh. He beat you by
defense beat you.
knowledge and
He
strategy,
managed the
bruh.
game.
So
Stop
let me
it.
let
He
me
could
ask
still
you this,
throw
Reese.
deep. He didn't do it as much, but he could still do it.
So let me ask
who's
you
the
this,
best
Reese.
quarterback in the league now?
Let me ask you this,
This
Reese.
guy with
If,
$10 million contract.
If you think, shut up. If you think Cam Newton's deal was disrespectful, why you think he took it?
Because he didn't have an option. If he wanted to play, he wanted to
No,
play.
he had
It was either
options. He
play
just
or
wanted
sit
to
out.
get. He wanted to get
Okay.
a good franchise.
So-
Wait.
so-
Wait. Let me hold on, Brian.
He's finna
hold
show
on.
out
Hold
now.
on. Then
Cam finna show out.
I'm gonna let you talk. I'm gonna let you talk. Okay. So look, you look at all these trash ass quarterbacks that keep
Including
getting
the one-
deals over and over and over.
including the one in LA.
He the best quarterback in the league. That was my answer.
What?
He the what?
That was my
He-
answer.
He the what?
No.
He the what?
He's
Did
the
you
best
just say-
quarterback in the league, Jared Goff.
It's the same quarterback
Hey,
that
that's-
got 3
that's a
points
whole-
in the Super Bowl.
There's a whole.
He didn't even score. He didn't even
This-
score.
Hey, that's
He didn't
okay.
score.
You have a bad. He had a
He
bad
just scored.
game.
A bad
He had a-
game?
He had a bad game.
Game.
Yes,
A
a
game.
bad game.
Hey, I'm out.
Hey, he had a bad game. He had a bad game when it counted the most. But guess what? I'm gonna point at
Hey,
every
you
last
made-
one of y'all.
you made-
and wait,
You
I'm
made
gonna point
T. Will
at
leave.
I'm gonna point at imaginary
made T. Will
TJ too.
leave.
Look, your team the year before. Your team didn't make it the year before. Your team didn't make it the year before. Your team didn't make it. I'm a swipe. Tyrone the year before. Your team didn't make it, and TJ
I'm a swipe.
with your imaginary ass.
That dude said,
with
I'm
your
a swipe.
imaginary ass, your team didn't make it either.
Hey,
So
Reese,
hey, I
Reese,
take
I'm
that
not-
weak ass 3 points.
we talking.
Hey, hold on. Let's don't stop there, Reese, because your team got there off a bullshit ass hit too. Not just the 3 points.
Hey,
The
I'm
ref-
gonna tell you.
the ref
I'm gonna
helped
tell you
they
like
Do
ass
this.
you think that was a good call?
You're saying the better team didn't make it. The better team didn't make it. They got cheated.
Right.
Ty,
The
your
better
connection got real
team
bad
got
there.
cheated.
Yes.
Reese, Reese,
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
yeah, Reese. You know you
Yes.
full of shit, bro. You
You,
know
you
full of
are
shit.
you are the epitome of bias.
You know you full of
That's
shit.
called trolling. That's called
You
trolling.
know that.
Y'all
You know
talking
that
way above my
quarterback.
head.
You know that quarterback that's in LA right now is not doing his thing. You sat in your own living room and
Hey.
said it. I was right there, and I was just
No, I don't.
Yeah, he
Hey,
trash.
If you can't prove it,
I can't prove it. You didn't even win. You didn't win 500. You wouldn't go 500
When is
last
this-
year.
When is his
Same
contract
quarterback.
coming up?
Same
When is
quarterback.
your,
His contract,
when is your
he just
quarterback
signed it.
contract?
he just signed a $200 million deal. What you talking about?
You think
That's
Jared Goff should get $200 million?
I want to know how much he thinks Henry's worth.
Did you see that
Is
face?
that, wait.
Okay. You
That's
couldn't
a-
say yeah or no. You couldn't say yeah or no.
You act like you ate something salty. You was like,
That's the thing.
That's a no.
He's like, I don't know, maybe.
Hey, so who is
boy,
Patrick
you
Mahomes?
act like somebody put some balls in your face or something. You was like,
Hey, no, that's a no-brainer. That's a no-brainer. Of
yeah, it's a
course.
no-brainer. Yeah, it's a
So
So
no-brainer.
who endorses Patrick Mahomes, guys?
Who endorses
Kansas City? All
Like
of
who
Kansas City?
all is it? What all his endorsements? Like is he Nike, Under Armour?
Hunt's ketchup.
Ketchup, yeah. Under Armour.
And every business in Kansas City.
Yeah, he has a lot of local sponsors for sure.
Hy-Vee,
is it Wheaties? Is he on the Wheaties
Hy-Vee
box?
for sure. No, he's on the Hy-Vee special cherry.
Some jewelry store here.
I have it. Actually, I have it.
So
it's on my shelf over here. It's Mahomes Magic Crunch from Hy-Vee. I have it on the shelf back. I'm gonna go grab it.
So he gets $500 million plus all his endorsement stuff.
Yeah, the endorsement stuff is separate.
Yeah, but so how much the total of it all? Is that out there or no?
What his worth is I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't think it's out there.
Google it.
Hey, if you eat that, Joel,
unopened,
you're gonna be
it's in
trash.
mint condition.
You better keep it unopened.
I'll come over there and eat that whole box.
I've never murdered a person,
or not.
But
you silly.
Murdered a person.
You gotta buy 2 boxes, Joe. You gotta try them.
Hey,
no, it's like generic Frosted Flakes, basically. I don't care about that.
That cereal looks super trash.
So
It's
let's
amazing.
So let's get back focused here. What Reese was trying to say is that you feel like that people should be striking right now because they're not getting the contracts they deserve and things like that. So do you feel like do you feel like Colin Kaepernick should have a spot on the team right now?
Yes, he should have had a spot on the team.
Whoa, don't go into the backlash. I'm gonna ask you, do you think he deserves a spot on a team because of his talent or just because of the past things that transpired?
No, he deserves a spot because of his talent. I'm gonna
stop you. Hold on. I don't want you to get too far. Where do you put him in the rankings out of 32 teams?
You take him over Jared Goff.
There's 32 teams out there that all have 2 quarterbacks. So that's 64. Where would you put him in that 64 number?
He's right now. I would say top 20.
Top 20.
Yes, top 20.
No team when they're looking at if a team wants to take on Colin Kaepernick, they don't want to think top 20.
I'm gonna tell you right now, Joel. I guarantee you, Reese can name 15 quarterbacks that's worse than Colin Kaepernick.
I bet I can name
at a start.
Look,
that are starters.
They got to be starting.
That are starters.
No. So Kaepernick's way better than Minshew. That weak sucker.
Okay, hang on a second.
Hold on.
Better when he started.
Okay,
right?
go ahead.
We're talking about
right now.
We're talking about
right now.
You guys have seen him practice.
We're talking about him right now. I don't need to see him practice.
How do you know how good he is? He hasn't played a game in how long?
Hold on. I'm telling you, Joe. I would put my money on that dude against at least 15. At least 15 is. Go ahead.
Name
go ahead,
Reese. I want to hear this. Reese,
so
I
wait,
want to hear this.
You believe in Nathan Peterman?
Come on, Nathan Peterman doesn't start no more. He don't start no more.
Hey, but
he don't start no more.
When he did,
we're talking about right now. We're talking about right now.
Okay,
he's not.
Okay. You gonna let me talk?
Go ahead.
He's 10 times better than that buster in Cleveland. I don't even know his name.
No, Baker Mayfield. Baker Mayfield.
I'm surprised he's still in the league. Actually,
Baker Mayfield.
I'll give you that.
Yeah.
Okay. So you got Jacksonville.
Y'all gave him 3 already.
You got Jacksonville. He's better than the dude in Cleveland. Whatever that shit show is that's happening in Philadelphia. He's better than both of those cats. Who did Chicago? Woo-wee. He's 10 times better than both of them suckers.
You just found a list of the worst teams in the NFL and just started saying he's better than them.
That's the point.
That's what's making it worse.
That's the point.
Chicago's not one of the Chicago's
but he says the
teams
quarterback's not the most important part of the team.
That's what we're talking about, Joe. We're talking about the quarterback.
I know. Case Keenum. You saying it was the running back.
The question was
Case Keenum.
He's 10 times better.
Matthew Stafford.
I ain't gonna say that. I ain't gonna say that.
Marcus Mariota.
10 times.
Dak Prescott.
Nope. I ain't gonna put him there.
Well, that's it. Hey, yo, you said. What's that?
He's a solid quarterback, bro.
Hey,
Jared Goff.
No, that's close.
He didn't say no. He didn't say no. He didn't say no. That boy said, "Woo."
He can recognize the name.
I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say no.
Teddy Bridgewater.
Nah, I ain't gonna give him Teddy.
Teddy haven't started yet.
I ain't
But
even.
what's the point, though? What are y'all? What is y'all
now?
At New Orleans,
he shouldn't be in the
but
league.
he ain't the real quarterback. The real quarterback was hurt.
Jameis Winston.
He's not better than Jameis. No.
But what is y'all point? Are y'all saying that Colin Kaepernick should not be in the league, or are you saying that he should be in the league?
He should be in the league.
We're saying he should be in the league.
The 10 worst teams he's saying is better than.
Philip Rivers.
No. I'm not gonna give him Philip. No.
Nick Foles.
Gosh, I would love Rivers to be out.
Hell yeah.
Ben
Buster.
Roethlisberger.
No.
Hey,
Nick Foles can only play in Philadelphia.
Nick
Foles is only good in Philadelphia.
Right
I ain't gonna say Tom Brady because I can't. I don't want to throw up in my mouth.
Hey, Big Ben out here looking about 300 pounds right now, so he might be better than literally.
Ben doesn't care. Big Ben.
I don't care. Big Ben was 400. He still ain't better than him.
Big Ben IQ so serious.
Ben can throw, man. Ben can throw.
Yeah, he doesn't need to move around.
Hey,
what about Dwayne Hawkins?
Wait, you talking about the Raper Man?
You
talking
know
about
who he
Raper
is?
Man?
You talking about Washington? Washington Redskins? That's who need to pick up Cap.
Mitchell Trubisky.
Yes.
What about him?
Their name's going to change, isn't it? Or is it the baseball
Mitch
team?
Trubisky.
Possibly.
Hey, we ain't talking about this today.
The Chiefs
What about
Tyrod? While y'all running y'all
What about
mouth.
Tyrod Taylor?
It's not a
What about
stereotype.
Tyrod Taylor? What about Tyrod Taylor?
He's not. Yes, it is. He's not a starter. He's not a starter. But
I'm looking at rankings right now.
Tyrod.
I'm looking at rankings right now. Gardner Minshew.
I would go.
No, hell no.
Man, come on.
Drew Lock.
You said no?
Drew Lock.
Man, stop. Hell yeah.
Drew
yes. Lock. Right now, yes.
No, I said Minshew. No.
Kaepernick over.
Daniel Jones. Man, Giants.
Do you even know who Minshew is? Yes.
I'm saying Minshew is sorry. What are you talking?
He threw
okay. You said.
Okay.
Daniel Jones. I know what Minshew is.
Daniel Jones.
Look,
Daniel
BC.
Daniel
Jones. Who are you naming?
The dude out of New York Giants.
The start, the rankings. NFL rankings
Daniel Jones. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
BC, BC, I'm gonna break it down for you real quick. You ready for this? Wait, come on, Fitzmagic, stop it. Hey, BC, I'm gonna break it down for you real quick. Look,
I'm listening.
Right now, Kaepernick better than trash ass Mahomes and that trash ass San Francisco quarterback.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Shots fired.
I should have muted your punk ass.
I can't even take him seriously at this point.
I think
he threw seven mortars in the air. Boom.
So
I think he move on.
So they got Sam Darnold in here. Got him ranked 24th. Baker Mayfield's 23.
Stop it.
Joe Burrow's 22nd.
No,
Philip Rivers is 21st. Josh
Let's
Allen
bring this
20.
back a little bit. What would
Derek
you think
Carr?
Colin Kaepernick's worth in a contract?
Right now?
Yeah.
1.2 million, the league minimum.
That's it?
That's the league
He
minimum.
got to prove himself.
Isn't that what Cam got?
Yep. He got to prove himself.
Disrespect.
They ain't going off of what.
It's not disrespectful. He ain't played it 4 years.
Hey,
no, I'm talking about
not his fault.
If Cap get more than Cam, that's a
problem.
That's gonna be a problem.
That's gonna be a problem.
I could see him coming into a team after being out for 4 years with $5 million.
Yeah, me too.
I was going through this because I wanted to see where Cam Newton ranks. They ranked him 14th.
I still think that's a bad deal for Cam.
And
I don't think that was a good deal for Cam.
They ranked him 14th and they gave him a trash contract.
So who would you take, Cam Newton or Cap?
Me right now? I gotta take Cam.
Why?
Because No. Not even because Cam this year. Cam will be out for revenge. He will be out for a big contract.
No, you gotta look at. No.
So if you're looking at it from that aspect,
Colin Kaepernick got more to prove.
I'm
exactly.
talking Cam. I'm talking Cam specifically.
Yeah.
Now,
how is Colin Kaepernick right now got more to do?
I'd say Colin because he's not been hurt like Cam has.
No,
he will get hurt. The first game, he's gonna get smacked.
He was hurt.
Cam will.
He was hurt the last year of his contract. That's why they dropped him.
Last 2 years.
And the last 2 years. And the fact that he set for the national anthem first, and then somebody said something. Then he asked the military personnel, "What should he do?" Then he knelt. Then the whole country got an outrage and thought that he was being disrespectful to the flag. But it's not about the flag.
Well, let's take that out. Let's take that out. We ain't talking about that.
We're not talking about that.
You getting off subject.
You were getting off topic. We're talking about talent. We're talking about talent.
We talking about Mahomes.
We're talking
about Mahomes.
Listen,
we are talking about Mahomes. We're talking about talent.
He did the same thing. He did the same thing. Hold on, listen. Kaepernick did the same thing that Mahomes did, except for they and I'm gonna say
same thing is in what?
They got second year quarterback taking his team to the Super Bowl, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
did he go back to back Super Bowls?
We went back to back NFC championships.
Yes.
Mahomes went back to back.
Yes.
But the problem, he didn't win.
No, he didn't win.
Not
he went to the Super Bowl.
The problem.
He didn't go to the Super Bowl. He went to the.
The problem here is
right before it.
The problem is here. Cap didn't win the Super Bowl.
Yes.
They got cheated.
That's the difference.
They got cheated.
We did.
They got cheated.
So if you're looking at raw talent about
Hi, Michael.
If you're looking at raw talent, she can't hear you. She on headphones.
She's like, what?
Oh, you got headphones on.
So if you're looking at raw talent, when you talk about Patrick Mahomes versus Colin Kaepernick, Colin Kaepernick was he came in the first year, he didn't win. Got new coach, and they went to the championship 4 times and won Super Bowl. You can't take that away from that man because he did it. He was a quarterback,
and he broke all kind of records too.
He was a quarterback.
He was a good player.
Now, when he got hurt his last year that he was there, and then the coach left, and he just kind of like. Nobody could coach him after that. He wanted to be under that coach, and I knew when the coach left, he was in trouble.
Don't make it sweet. Don't make it sweet, bro.
I'm not making it sweet.
I feel like
I'm not making it sweet.
He just Kaepernick. I mean,
he was playing like trash before he got hurt.
No,
he was playing while he was hurt.
Dude, he was
playing like
people that left before.
Look at the team around him.
Staley was.
You can make it sweet as you want.
Staley was not blocking.
He did not get distracted.
He didn't get distracted.
Because he's playing like
that's a propaganda machine, Joel.
No, I don't think so. I felt like his focus had been going off the football for a while.
No.
Football over life. Is that what you're saying?
No. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that
Reese, you taking it there.
You have to have
you're taking it there.
So, for Peyton Manning, for someone you aren't going to like this because you think he's trash. That man was laser focused on what he was doing.
Last 2 years.
If he couldn't throw the ball because his ankle was hurt, he managed the game. He knew how to manage the game as a quarterback.
No, his neck,
not his did.
Look.
His neck, not his ankle.
Let me tell you something about.
No, he had a bad ankle too.
Let me tell you something about Peyton Manning. Peyton Manning had the kind of receivers that Patrick Mahomes has. They know he's going to throw the ball, and they're just going to make themselves catch it.
And that helps.
They're going to be somewhere.
The point being,
whoa! They're going to be somewhere. They come back to the ball.
You can't say that a personal life does not affect a quarterback in the game.
I can absolutely say that.
No.
I can absolutely say that.
Your
telling me
life affects your job.
It does. Absolutely it does.
You telling me it don't affect my job?
Oh,
it don't affect my job.
You said your personal life can't. That's because that's you as a person.
That's right.
Everybody's different. Everybody's different. So it can affect somebody at their job if they let it.
Exactly.
And obviously, Colin Kaepernick felt strongly about what was going on.
I don't think it was about that. I think it was about the people that were around him, he felt like he was not getting the respect that he deserved.
I can see that too, but still,
it had nothing to do with the Black Lives Matter thing. That
No. Black Lives wasn't around at that point. But I'm saying,
it was. Yes, it was.
He started protesting before Black Lives assembled themselves.
No, he did not.
He was trash.
Black Lives Matter has been around since 2013, bro.
Whichever.
I don't care what players around him. He was playing like trash.
The point being, though, there was things that were messing with him.
He had a trash defense for years.
If it was people, if it was people,
and we still make playoffs.
Yes.
Or if it was the things that he was seeing out in the world.
Yes.
He obviously refocused himself.
I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that.
No, me either. I don't agree with that.
I don't think, because that is what the propaganda machine was putting out there. You need to just stick to football, buddy.
I don't know.
That is what they were saying.
The propaganda machine was saying
shut up and throw the ball, shut up and dribble.
I'm not saying he did that. I'm saying that the things that he was saying were upsetting him, and that
the things that were upsetting him is the things that were happening in the locker room, not in the streets. I'm telling you. This is a report.
That's not totally true, because he wouldn't have protested if it was.
Dude, I'm telling you what's going on. I'm telling you what's going on. I'm a 49ers fan. I know.
I don't care if you're a 49ers fan or not. I see. I read. I can see.
What you read?
I see that. I seen Kaepernick was trash before he got benched.
Yeah,
that's what I seen.
We got 3 different opinions right here in this pen.
Exactly. Look, I don't think it was.
From what I heard, and I'm not really into football like y'all. But from what I've heard, everything that was going on in the world with the deaths of the cops being police brutality and killing these people, that's why he started doing what he was doing and protesting, because it was something with the football team too. So it was 2 things going on at the same time.
There's a lot going on with
protesting that he was trying to do with that and the team.
There was a lot.
Yeah, it was 2 things going on from what I heard.
That guy was dealing with a lot. And the point being, the fact that he was dealing with all this stuff and he is struggling with the idea of being a celebrity and having a platform and speaking out, I think all of that combined affected his gameplay. I don't think his injury and everything.
That's an opinion.
It's an opinion. Yeah. It's an opinion, because I mean, you're never going to know until you finally sit down and talk with the guy and get all. When your
teammates are coming out and saying, "Hey, man, it ain't just about you. We're a team. You need to start playing like a team. Stop trying to force stuff." They were saying that he was running the ball too much.
Yeah, because he was running the ball down too much.
He's running the ball too much. And these were conflicts they was having inside the locker room. I'm telling you, that's what was affecting his play.
Kind of the model for quarterbacks anyway.
And then they tried to make him a pocket quarterback, and he's not a pocket quarterback. So when he got a new coach, the coach was like, "Hey, man, you got to stay in the pocket." And he's like, I play better. And when he made his best throws, he was throwing off.
Being dynamic.
Doing the same thing that Patrick Mahomes is doing. Throwing off. They tried to make him a pocket quarterback. They couldn't do it.
That does speak to the testament of the idea.
That's what they were doing back then a lot. Now I think they're starting to see
they're letting people go, like
letting people
Jackson.
run the ball. They seen that we can win games like this too.
Well, Russell Wilson's always kind of had a free reign. So,
yeah, he had that. But I mean, like him and Kaepernick, I felt like, well, when did they both come into the league? But I mean, they both kind of had a similar play style, because that was, everyone's like, oh, this might be the new model. But you're like saying they put him in the pocket.
Yeah.
And then Russell Wilson did it.
I don't know. I think Cap is a more runner than Wilson.
Yeah, he was more of a runner. They was trying to, because everybody was
Wilson though was crazy.
Everybody was saying that Cap didn't have an arm.
Yeah, Russell has an arm. Russell is a complete quarterback. He can do everything. He's got Russell Wilson has the mind. He's got a better mind than Peyton. He's got a better arm than Steve Young.
Hold on. Did you just say a better mind than Peyton?
No.
He hates Peyton Manning.
No way. No way, dude.
Reese.
What makes Peyton Manning the
Reese.
Yes.
If you took Russell Wilson's legs and put them on Peyton Manning, you would be calling him Patrick Mahomes.
Thank you.
No.
I'm just saying, dude. I'm just saying.
Hey, Peyton hating because he's in the same division.
I'm not hating.
Russell,
I'm saying,
Russell is
okay.
Better than Peyton?
Let me ask you something. If Russell's so great, why does he only have 1 Super Bowl?
The coach?
Wait, what?
The coach, they got a good ass coach. What are you talking about?
Mind?
Pete Carroll, the best coaches in the league.
Pete Carroll,
listen. They did not want Marshawn Lynch to get MVP. Marshawn Lynch should have got that ball, but cheating as Patriots New they had a video guy saying what player are they going to run next, and that guy jumped that route and intercepted that ball. If Marshawn would have ran that ball, he would have been 2-time Super Bowl champion.
Let me ask you something.
And Peyton Manning shouldn't have got that last ring anyway. With that trash ass arm, that defense won that game. He did not win that game for the Denver Broncos.
Whoa. Peyton,
I can tell you that he scored more than 3 points
until his injury.
I thought it was a team effort.
He scored more than 3 points.
Yeah, the defense
yeah. Peyton Manning can score more than 3 points when he makes the Super Bowl.
Hey, so look, it don't matter. It don't matter how many. It doesn't matter how many points they scored. They got there. Unlike your team.
My team, unlike your team, and your team, and my team.
Unlike your team.
And your team didn't make it either.
They did it. Hey, they did it. They lost. Chalk it up.
Bruh, I'm not talking about that. We're not talking about.
Okay, 50 years later.
You're talking about a team. We're talking about quarterbacks, and we're talking about the mindset and how their play physically and mentally is good or bad. We're not talking about who got there. I'm talking about when you say that the guy's not good and he was trash and all this stuff. Of course, I'm gonna take it back to your team and say, well, your team only scored 3 points.
Right.
That's why I'm taking it there. It ain't about who made it. We're talking about comparatively speaking. That year that Goff was good, the 1 year that he was good, it was about him. They wasn't saying that it's a team effort. The whole team is complete. They wasn't saying that. They were saying Goff was good.
So you forget about Todd Gurley. You
Nope.
forget about the best. You forget about the best defensive player in the league. You forget about the best wide receiving. You forget about the best wide receiving core in the league. You forget about the most formidable defensive line in the league. You forget about the most formidable offensive line in the league.
And you forget that they all was on the same team the next year and didn't do shit.
Right. They were all.
You know why?
The names look good on paper.
You know
the
why?
names look good on paper. They were supposed to be the best team out there.
Because one key issue.
What?
Todd the man Gurley.
But you just said that
it's a team effort.
I see the issue.
It's the quarterback is what makes the team.
I didn't say that.
And you said Jared Goff was the best in the league. So if his running back go down, he should be able to go to his other weapons because you got the best receiving core in the league. You just said you got the best defense in the league. You got the best offense in the league. You got the best in the league, and you still didn't make it because of one guy.
He dumped a lot of money in your team.
No,
come on, dude.
Guess what happens?
What happened?
What happened was
three of the offensive linemen got hurt. Todd Gurley got hurt. Cooper got hurt.
The year that we didn't make it, my whole damn team was hurt. We had 16 backups playing.
Hey, y'all would have been all right if Sherman went old and slow.
No, I'm not talking about last year. I'm talking about the year that y'all made it. Our whole team was hurt.
We had a hurt quarterback.
Man, please.
How much does Patrick Mahomes get if he gets hurt from that $500 million?
140.
Is that guaranteed or?
Yeah, 140 guaranteed.
The $500 million is not guaranteed. He has to meet. He has like exercise bonuses. He has like a whole bunch of stipulations. I sent you the graphic.
Let me ask you this, Joe.
Let me ask you this,
Joe. Since you're the most excited about this $500 million deal,
I'm not excited about how much money they spent on him. I'm excited that we have him for 10 years.
That's what I said the $500 million deal. That's all of it. The 10 years also. If next year you guys go
9-7,
8 and 9 or something like that, are you still gonna be excited?
I don't see how that can happen unless no.
Injuries. I don't.
No, he won't be excited. No one would be excited. That's a silly question.
But will you still say that he's worth the money?
You cannot go 8 and 9 after you just won the Super Bowl.
You can't.
The Rams did it.
Something's wrong.
The Rams did it. The Rams did it. The Rams did it.
They weren't 8
Chase
and 9.
is like, yeah, you
the
can.
Yes, they did.
They was not 8 and 9.
Bro, they didn't get 500 the very next year. No. 8 and 9.
We were one game away from the playoffs.
8 and 9, that's 17 games. I thought it was only 16 games.
The NFC. We were one game against.
It's only 16 games. You said
last
17.
Year you were?
Yes.
No, you wasn't.
We
No,
won
you
one
wasn't.
game.
Who was you
If
gonna
we would
beat?
have won one,
Who?
what? We
Against
beat
who?
y'all weak ass.
Against
We
who?
would have beat y'all.
We
The
smashed you.
Raiders.
We smashed you.
Please. Hey, that's
We
opinion. That's
smashed you.
opinion.
So
That's
they were
opinion.
7-9.
It ain't an opinion.
And we were 1-1 against each other.
No,
No,
you guys
7-9.
did not beat us last year.
Yeah, we did.
No, you did not.
Yeah, we did.
Look it up.
You look it up.
There's only
Tech
one.
Genius?
All right, we're starting to devolve.
I thought there was
It's over
only
an hour now.
There's only one team that beat San Fran.
Oh, what happened to
Wasn't
40?
it
And it was the
Baltimore?
Rams.
Yes.
It was the
Baltimore.
Rams.
Baltimore.
It was the Rams. Hey, Mike, stop
Baltimore.
swinging. Mike, stop swinging.
Baltimore. How's it swinging? It's
Chiefs.
facts.
I know.
Hey, stop swinging from the facts.
We got
Y'all got me on
Hey,
them
man.
questions.
You know what?
You need
We
to go
didn't
choke
talk-
yourself with that shirt you got on.
We didn't talk about sports so damn long. I forgot what else I want to talk about.
Oh.
You clowns. Kanye for president, I guess.
Black
I don't know.
Cotton.
Stop it.
It's gonna be an album.
Sounds good to me.
It's gonna be an album.
I'll
It's
vote.
gonna be called 2020 Vision
That's a
because
good
that was his
prediction.
hashtag.
That's a good prediction.
So
But you know, like I said, with sports, I don't even know if it's gonna be back because you know, they're talking about rolling back baseball right now because a lot of guys are getting COVID-19. Did y'all hear about that?
That's because baseball. That's because baseball is stupid and it does not have a plan. What I'm saying is,
Stupid.
like the NBA has a bubble.
Stupid
The NBA
like
has
3
a bubble.
points.
You're going. I'll get back to that comment, Mike. I'll get back to that comment. So baseball. They're going to be going city to city, hotel to hotel, and then going back home to their families.
Obviously, you didn't read the article.
Oh,
How
my
you're gonna do
goodness.
that?
Okay, how they gonna do it? How they gonna do it now, Mr. Know-It-All? How they gonna do it now?
Motherfucker, I read. I don't know it all.
Okay,
It's in the
okay, go.
paper.
Okay, I'm listening.
They're going to be sequestered the whole time the season's going.
that's gonna be.
I like baseball.
That's
So-
what
so
that's what
that
that's what
just
they
came
that's
out.
what the no the holdout
No.
that's what the holdout was for because them guys were like, if you're gonna make us stay on the road and not go home to our families, then how you gonna pay us half the money? We want all our money. That's what the strike was about. So I do read, motherfucker.
Hey, you can get you can get loud and obnoxious all you want to.
What?
But
It's facts.
But that
I see you,
that was
motherfucker.
not facts a week. That was not facts a week ago.
Dude, this
From
was
what-
why they were
from what
striking.
I-
This is
okay,
why they
from-
wasn't signing the contract
BC,
to play.
that- first of all, it wasn't a strike.
It was
First
a
of all,
holdout. It was a
It
holdout.
was a holdout. They're in the off season. It's called negotiations, motherfucker. Okay.
It's not.
Okay. Secondly, I'm telling you, they went over.
Get him, Reese.
They went over multiple negotiation tactics.
Oh my God.
The big
I
point
got it
was
wound up.
money. Now they're talking about, okay, since everybody else is saying, okay, you guys don't have a bubble. You guys are going to be going here, and here, and not being safe. So now they throw that in there. That wasn't the case before, BC.
That's what the owner said to them. That's the same thing they're doing with the NBA. That's why they got them all down to Disneyland. Everybody is trying to sequester everybody and keep them away from everybody else. That is their that's their thing for trying to.
There's also some players are like saying they're not going.
Exactly.
I know I've seen NBA players saying they're not going.
They don't want to do
both
it.
sides of it.
But
Yeah.
all of them are talking about they don't want to be away from their families like that. Because somebody's like, what if my wife is pregnant and she don't have a baby? You telling me I can't go?
On the road
And
so
then
much in baseball, it's ridiculous.
and then if they
And
leave,
basketball.
if they do leave the training camp and come back, they can't play for 14 days and they got to get tested 3 times and come back with 3 negative tests and all that stuff. So it was a negotiation in the beginning. This has been a negotiation the whole time. The players just didn't agree to it because they also wanted them to take less money because they wasn't going to play as many games.
But there has been multiple iterations of this contract.
But that was always part of the plan, Reese, from the owners, is what I'm telling you.
It was not. It was not, Brian. Okay, we got to agree to disagree on this one.
Look it up.
But I'm right.
You're not right, dude. You're not right.
Oh man.
I'm just been sitting here listening. I've been learning a lot from y'all.
They need to rebuild every stadium and make every seat 6 feet apart. That's what they need to do.
They wouldn't be able to sell enough tickets to pay it off, man.
They need to put 37 elevators in there so everybody can only have 4 on each one, and you need to get them from Kanye elevator.
Boom. Name drop.
Name.
I ain't saying I'm affiliated with them or nothing, but you know, hey, they do good shit.
Yeah.
So y'all
got me on this one.
This was a very loose show. We talked about sports for 30 minutes. We listened to
30 minutes.
We listened to Reese preach about
it's
shit.
Been longer.
Joel's holding up some whack ass cereal.
I know that's super weak. And
where's your cereal? Where's your Jared Goff cereal?
Hey, let me ask you.
Hey, oh, that's a hitter.
Do you want to come over and try my Mahomes Magic Crunch?
He said, "Where's the rail?" He said, "Where's
your Jared Goff crunch?"
Hey, Joe.
Joe, when they make it, it's gonna be 3 pebbles in the box.
Oatmeal.
Hey, nobody cares about that.
It's gonna be 3 pebbles in the box.
He duct taped a picture of Patrick Mahomes to a Wheaties box. And
I got Polaroids in the back too.
Hey,
what he said.
Duct tape saves lives.
It's red duct tape.
Golf flakes. If you're not that hungry, flakes. we got 3 flakes in every box.
Hey, what's your quarterback name? I don't even remember that sucker name. What's his name, bro?
His name is beat the shit out of the Rams. That's what his name is.
So
Niners only care about their running backs at this point. Or tight ends. I'm sorry, tight ends.
All that said
Somebody
and
got
done.
to throw it to him.
All that said and done, you mother truck is still lost. All that said and done.
Wait. No. All that said and done, they were actually in the Super Bowl. I mean,
and we didn't score 3 points
this year. And who was in it last year? This year. And
y'all was there. I don't know about in it. I don't know if I say in it. Y'all was there.
Who wasn't in it 50 years before?
Who was in it? Hey, who was in it?
It does matter.
You say, hold on. You say 50 years before? 50 years before, the Chiefs was in it. 50 years before.
They was.
Hey, first of all, the Super. Okay, if you want to read and do some research, okay. First of all,
it ain't a real NFL.
In 2019, you was 9-7, like I said.
It's a championship. That's what it is. You guys had a championship.
They call it a Super Bowl. They call it a Super Bowl, bro.
No.
They call it Super Bowl. It says 2-time Super Bowl. It says 2-time Super Bowl.
That's what they say. They are wrong. They are wrong. Do your research. You guys had an
two-time
AFC
Super Bowl.
You have an AFC championship.
You need to do your research.
I like synchronized swimming.
And Reese,
like synchronized swimming.
All time, just so you know, in the 141 meetings, we still over y'all.
Okay.
71-67.
Hey,
we tied 3
I got
times.
a question for you though, Reese. How many times have the Rams won the Super Bowl?
2.
1.
No, it's more than 1.
Yeah, it's just 2000.
No.
Yeah.
What was the other one?
They lost against Pittsburgh. Okay.
How many times? You think about how many times they played in the Super Bowl.
Okay. You might be right. They might have one. But
so that means
you might be right.
Hang on. That means we're 1 ahead of you.
No. I'll let you talk. You have an AFC championship and 1 Super Bowl. That means 1-1. That's it.
No.
Yes.
No.
Do your research.
It's a Super Bowl.
They got 2 Super Bowls.
It's 2 Super Bowls, bro.
It was not even called the Super Bowl.
It was Super Bowl 2. It was Super Bowl 2.
Technically Super Bowl 2, man.
You do your research, bro.
It's Super Bowl 2.
1969. What year? What year was it?
No.
1748.
What year was it? What year was it, Reese? You did your research. What year?
Listen.
Who was the first Super Bowl winner?
The Arizona Cardinals.
Green Bay Packers.
It
Who
was
won
not
Super Bowl II. Super Bowl II.
What?
Who won Super Bowl III?
Oh my goodness. Google what was the first year of the Super Bowl.
1967.
And the Kansas City Chiefs was in the AFC Championship. When I get off this phone, I'll send it to everybody for the 18th time.
What you want to say?
You need to, you send it to us.
You want to say who won? When was the first Super Bowl?
Because you do not know how to read. You do not know how to research. And
sound like you don't know how to research. All three of us don't know how to research.
I've done my research.
Okay, January 15th, 1967 was the first Super Bowl. That's what you want to know?
It says AFC Championship. It does not.
And the Chiefs won it in 69.
Listen.
1970.
Listen.
69.
In 1967, that was the Green Bay Packers of the National Football League smashed the American Football League Kansas City Chiefs. They said smash 35-10 in the first ever AFL NFL World Championship, later known as the Super Bowl.
They call it retroactively. They retroactively call it the Super Bowl.
Known as.
They retroactively
but
call
you
it.
Just
It's
said
the same
AFC.
championship.
You just said AFC.
So hold on. What I'm telling you is that when the Super Bowl started being called Super Bowl, the one that the Chiefs won was a Super Bowl.
It's a branding thing, man. It's a
After
marketing
67.
thing.
After 67.
It's a marketing name, man. It's the same championship.
They still have two. They still have two.
Okay,
The
if
first
it's
one that they
between the
won was
NFC and the AFC, it's a championship between the NFC and the AFC, right?
Back then, it was the AFL and NFL.
Oh, whichever. It's the same organizations, basically. So
not really, but okay, we'll go with it.
The point being, it was a Super Bowl. They retroactively call it the Super Bowl. The NFL calls it the Super Bowl.
I'll let you call it whatever you want to call it.
In 1970, it was called the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
That's when the Chiefs won.
And who won? Who they beat?
They beat the Green Bay Packers.
Okay, I believe you.
No, you don't.
No, I'm sorry. We beat the Vikings, wasn't it? The Vikings?
Hold on.
I thought it was the Vikings.
I believe you.
I'm gonna show you the shit because
I'm pretty sure it was the Vikings.
AFC Championship.
I have to be honest. I haven't looked back at that championship in a long time.
I'm over here been signing like a motherfucker, man. Just been listening to y'all ass. Yeah.
Chime in, Ty. Chime in.
Shit,
He's like, I like synchronized
I ain't got
swimming.
nothing to say. Y'all the sports guru. I ain't.
Kansas City. I type in who won the 1970 Super Bowl. It says the Kansas City Chiefs.
Who they play?
69.
What's up, dude?
And who?
They play Vikings or Green Bay?
Let's see.
They
play the Vikings.
Okay. Vikings.
Washington Post Super Bowl 4. Super Chiefs shock Vikings 23-7.
Super Bowl 4. So not 2, 4.
69.
You want to hear?
It was
in 70. It was 1970.
It was 69.
I'm looking at it. I'm looking at it right now. 70.
The season was 69.
It was the season of 69. It was the year 70.
Yeah.
70. You're right.
In the summer of 69.
Say what up, people.
What's up, Damani?
That's why it's been 50 years since they won a Super Bowl, Reese. I know you can count. I seen you do it.
Hey, guess what? all I read was AFC Championship.
that was in like 66 or something like that. And it was the AFL, not the AFC.
Yeah.
So why you telling everybody they can't read? You've been calling it the wrong thing for all this time.
That's what I've been trying to tell them.
Now you know, Mike. Look at him. Hey, I told you stop swinging.
Look at you.
Sometimes
look
you
at
gotta
you
go your own.
Hey, AFC Hub.
JQ.
Let me get some music.
Tell Reese where he can find us because I don't think he watched this show. You know,
You're
we
right.
don't
You know
fact check your
what?
bullshit.
Because you trash.
Tell him where he can find KC.
I ain't even say nothing. I ain't
Tell him where
saying
you can find
nothing.
KC.
Hey, Ty like T was like, well, I'm trash. I ain't say nothing,
I
man.
ain't even say nothing.
So I've been doing some moving around, and I got us now.
Turn that down a little bit.
Ooh, I'm too loud. My bad. I've been doing some moving around. I got us now on pretty much all
Man,
the
you loud
major
as hell.
platforms for podcasts. So now you can find us on YouTube for the video. You can get us on SoundCloud for audio and Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and Spotify. So we should be anywhere you find most of your podcasts. So look for us, follow us, subscribe on this video.
If you want to call Reese out on his bullshit with all them that stuff he was talking about, please hit him up on the comments.
Oh, look at that. Isn't that pretty? That's a good picture there, Mike.
Hey, all I want to know is when that 500 million don't cash out, there's gonna be some bad motherfuckers on this screen.
Yeah.
We're gonna knock on wood.
It'll be mad, but I mean,
500 million just for that.
I'm still excited. Patrick Mahomes makes the sport exciting, and I like that.
When they change that
You
name,
saying he the only one ever
don't
done
be
that?
mad.
No, I'm just saying he's the one doing it.
You saying Lamar Jackson don't make the game exciting?
I'm saying he's the one who's doing it now. That's all.
You
Yeah.
saying Lamar Jackson don't
And
make the game
Lamar's
exciting?
not. Man, that's
Is
that's
Lamar
like
better?
ridiculous.
Who's better?
I got
Who's the better of the two?
Yeah,
Lamar?
we ain't got time to
think-
get into another debate.
I
My
think-
point
I
being,
think,
like
you don't
the
wanna- you don't wanna hear
video,
that? You
like
don't wanna hear that?
the podcast,
like.
like, subscribe. If you're on
Who's
YouTube,
the better
hit the
quarterback?
bell. It helps the
Thumbs
algorithm.
up.
Shows
2
the video.
thumbs up,
Mahomes?
suckers.
Mahomes is a better quarterback.
Like and subscribe,
I think
people.
Mahomes is more composed. Yes.
Hey,
I think Lamar's
Hey,
a better athlete.
I can't wait to see what happens the rest of the week and next week because
then y'all lose.
I swear,
then y'all
man,
lose
Twitter
to
was
them?
crazy this week.
If Lamar
I like
ever,
golfing.
if Lamar ever land a good arm in passing, then people.
Oh
in
my
trouble.
That
goodness!
dude's got an
Man.
arm, man.
If you trying to say
I'm
he
talking
don't
about
have an
passing.
arm,
His accuracy.
you
Trying to say his accuracy.
sound like Bill
So
Polian.
Are you saying his accuracy better than Mahomes? Are you saying his accuracy better?
Bye-bye.
Than Mahomes? Oh my God! I'm done. I'm done.
No,
I'm done.
Look,
I'm
that's
done.
not the comparison. They're first of all, they're two different people. That's not the
Stop.
comparison.
Hey y'all, we
But
gonna keep
but
this argument
secondly-
going. We'll see y'all
Yes.
later. Cause
Yeah.
Reese think he know
Ollie.
everything.
I know Lamar Jackson don't
Hey,
play for the Rams.
T Will, we gonna talk about something you can get in on.
Hey,
I
next
know
time.
Lamar don't
Yeah,
play
you
for
got.
the Rams.
Yeah.
We're gonna
Look,
talk about bacon or something.
Alright.
These motherfuckers
Right.
will argue about this shit forever.
See you guys later. Be blessed.
Basketball.
Yep. Peace.
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 Hey, I tell you like this. Lamar Jackson